Hey everyone, I'm Joel Green and welcome to Curiosity Quest Goes Green, the show that explores what you, the viewer, are curious about. Now, we have a cool show. I got a letter from Southern California. In fact, why don't you guys tell it?
Hi Joel, my name is Pearl. I'm Elizabeth.
Hi, I'm Christian.
One thing that we've always been curious about is sea turtles.
Thanks guys. Because of you, we're in an amazing place here on Marathon Key, Florida, a place called the Turtle Hospital, a place where we're going to learn about some reasons why some turtles have to be rescued, rehabilitated, and of course, released. So let's begin today's Curiosity Quest Goes Green. We're out here at the Turtle Hospital. I'm here with Betty, the manager. Betty, tell us a little bit about this beautiful place.
We're a turtle hospital, and we're a rescue, rehabilitation, and release facility for sea turtle. All the species, 7 species of sea turtle, are endangered or threatened, so it's really important to save them. So when turtles get sick, this is where they come.
Why here in the Florida Keys?
Because we're islands. We're surrounded by the Atlantic Ocean and the Florida Bay or the Gulf of Mexico, so it's a really nice body of water, and they either come here to nest or they feed in the surrounding waters.
Right behind us here are actually icy tanks, and I assume this is a tide pool down here, which we're going to show in just a minute.
Yeah.
How many turtles do you rescue a year?
That's hard to say, Joel. We have some epidemics that hit turtles, and there's been times we've had over 200 turtles at one time at the Turtle Hospital. 2 years there was a cold snap, and it brought in a lot of turtles. But I would say on the average we have between 20 and 40 here at the Turtle Hospital at a time.
Okay.
We've released over 1,300 turtles in the life of the Turtle Hospital and the history of it, so that's a lot of turtles back out there in the ocean.
Now, going to a lot of rehabilitation places as we do, the #1 goal is to release, right?
Absolutely.
Rehab and then
release.
All right, so it's really early in the morning. I mean,
is.
super early in the morning. The sun's not even fully up yet. But why are we here so early, first of all?
We're here to really mess with squid and all those really smelly things that you don't want to mess with early in the morning.
Okay.
But the turtles, that's a wonderful thing to see in the morning. So we're going to meet Jim, and he is actually a retired veterinarian, and he lives here with us above the Turtle Hospital, and he's getting their food ready now.
So we're going to go feed.
We're going to go feed.
All right, well, let's
okay,
go.
all right.
What do sea turtles eat?
Fish. Jellyfish. Fish.
Seafood.
Fish.
Shrimp. Seaweed.
Betty, what do sea turtles eat?
They eat a lot of things that you find in the oceans, obviously, where they lived, but there's different species of turtles that eat different things. We have the green sea turtle, and they're an herbivore, and what that means is they eat their vegetables. They feed on the flats out here in the Florida Bay, and they eat seagrass.
I'm sitting here looking, what are they doing right here?
That's squid, and our loggerheads are carnivores, so they eat other sea creatures. They eat crabs and lobster and squid, and you see those little pellets he's stuffing in the squid heads,
Yeah.
and that is actually catfish chow. And that gives them some added nutrition. It gives them extra protein because a lot of the animals here are sick, and we need to build their calories up, which means give them more food so that they can grow and get stronger.
Now, this smell is just so lovely at 7 o'clock in the morning, but I'm sure the turtles love it.
They do love it, and you'll see that. They are already up here and waiting for their breakfast. And sea turtles, they're cold-blooded and have a very slow metabolism, so they don't necessarily have to eat every day like we do. But here at the Turtle Hospital, we make sure they get good meals every day.
So how long will this go on throughout the morning?
This will go on throughout the morning. They'll get fed, and then again in the afternoon. Some of them that need a little extra nutrition will get food, or some of them they just don't want to come up for breakfast, and then they'll get a late lunch.
Oh, and it looks like Matt's over there already feeding.
He is already feeding, and what we do with our permanent residents in the tidal pool, because you can see here's Bender as a rear sighting. He's a Kemp's Ridley turtle, and he spends most of his time on the bottom. And we call him the ghost turtle too. See how white he is?
Yeah.
He's actually beautiful. But the only time you're going to see him today is probably now because he's coming up for food.
Now, is he missing a fin?
He is missing a fin, and you'll see that big lump on his left side. That's a weight that actually helps him to go down. And they get placement fed because you can see it gets a little competitive out there
Yeah.
for food in the morning. And you can see sea turtles have a beak like a bird. They don't have teeth like we do to chew their food. And that beak has a lot of strength, so that's why Matt is feeding with tongs, because your fingers, unfortunately, they look a lot like squid tentacles, so we certainly wouldn't want to confuse them with that. And here's OD.